Blue sky, y'all. A lot of blue sky, man. What's up? Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. You know what I'm saying? I'm in San Diego. Florida's over. I still got videos from Florida, so just because Florida's over for IRL, it ain't over for videos. I got so much to share from Florida. I had such a great time. You know what I'm saying? I was nice. I could have been naughty. There was one opportunity to be naughty, but your boy stayed nice. So listen, man. I'm super excited about my hat. How fun is that? Oh, that opportunity to be naughty was pretty interesting. Anyway, I stay good, but I got something for Christmas, but it wasn't a lump of coal, but I did get stiff-armed on a couple gifts, and my wife got me a quarter zip, y'all. I'm not a YN, but I'm not quarter zip. I'm not quarter zip either. You know what I'm saying? Back home. It feels good to be home. I gotta go to get checked up today, get a checkup yearly, start the year off finish the year with a checkup so we could be nice and healthy for this year. I started gaming 2 days ago. I got a PS4 like 3 months ago. And I'm not a super gamer.
Ready?
Yeah, I'll be ready in 1 second. So I ended up buying, on the flight back from Florida, I watched Gran Turismo. I already seen F1, which was fire. But Gran Turismo's not better than F1, but it's also a great movie, yo. And so I bought Gran Turismo for PS4. This week I'm gonna buy the steering wheel contraption, man, because it was so much fun. I like this so much. I might buy a PS5 now that the prices are regular. I might even have to buy a PS5. But Gran Turismo, all right. So I ended up buying F1, Gran Turismo, Need for Speed, because they're 10 years old, 6 years old. Like, I don't care how clear the graphics is. The game is fun. And I'm not a gamer, so Flash had to walk me through how to turn on the PS4. I've only had 3 PS4s and a PS2, but I played them like 3 times. I had the Star Wars edition or something crazy, like, I don't know. But now I got the Spider-Man, and it's pretty fun, man. I had a good time, and I like gaming. I don't like it like y'all like it, but I enjoyed it, man. And it just showed me how a movie could inspire a video game. And maybe I'll make a video game. I have a video game halfway in development. Honeydew and Mary Lou's ice cream race chase or something crazy. Popsicle truck ice cream chase race. It's a long name. It's troublesome. But we'll get that together. I just wanted to wish y'all happy holidays. And I'll hit y'all back from later on. I just wanted to check in. Be right back after this. All right, y'all. I'm full Jody Joe mode, driving and podcasting at the same time. Jody is the only person I know that does it. A lot of people do it, I'm sure, but out of my friend group, Jody taught me this. I usually taught the girls all that stuff from the record. Easy taught me. Well, Jody taught me. Oh, the homie in the Porsche behind me. I think I got my friend in the Porsche behind me. I'm gonna stop at this light. He might interrupt my video. Let me see if that's him. Anyway, if that's him, he would have beat this horn. Point being, yo, man, I forgot 2 major things in my live stream from yesterday. The one thing was that I forgot to share was the simple fact that I met some wonderful people at Randy's Donuts, and they mess around and got a new owner. And I was in there like, yo, I got all this cool donut art, and I had some ideas for a jacket and for a hoodie. Yeah, I mean, I really like y'all to step y'all merchandise up. Y'all are a staple in Los Angeles. Randy's Donuts got a Nike sign where Randy's used to be. They painted the whole thing, getting ready for the Super Bowl. It feels like a wrap. It might not be paint. Do they got special donuts? Little Nike sign. And then this right here. Crazy. And I'd like to help. Do you think they would be open? And they was like, yeah, we got a new owner that's really hands-on. So why don't you give him a shot? Yeah, give him a call. He might be into the idea. So I was like, bet. I'll give him a call. So my idea is like Labubu's, except Little Randy's Donut keychains. And it's nothing more than an email, a couple designs, and maybe a coloring book by Honeydew and Mary Lou that you color your own donuts. Each page has a different type of donut, whether it's sprinkles, Kroger's. I even tied the donut idea into my Freddy Krueger sneaker idea, man. My Freddy Krueger sneaker idea, I gotta call the owner of the movie theater. But I have the most rarest pair of Nikes you can ever find. And the next pair after that is the Jeff Staples, which Jeff Staple is my man. We don't talk that much anymore, but I knew him in the 90s. I knew him when the sneaker dropped. My boy Espo dropped the sneaker too. Ari and Espo moved me to New York. That's the only reason I went to New York, man. They was able to create an opportunity. They gave me a job and moved me to New York 2 weeks out of college, man, right even before graduation. It was like, get rid of your pool table, get rid of your motorcycle. You're moving to New York. You don't have any need, nowhere to park a motorcycle, and no need for a pool table because your place is going to be too small for a pool table. How do we know? Because we got your apartment and we got your job. We got you're going to work with us. And I moved to New York. Just like that, man. Bless him for that. And so that was a power move out of college. I was one of the few people that had a job when I marched down the aisle. So on top of that, the next big thing was there is a guy from Philadelphia who has a company called Happy Ice. And Happy Ice is a water ice company. And they're from Philadelphia, and they're growing and growing. There used to be a truck. He went from having a truck to having a store. He went from having a store to having multiple stores. And I think Honeydew and Mary Lou, my children's book characters, will flourish in the water ice category. There is another instance where a licensing deal would work well. A stuffed animal Happy Ice. You know what I mean? We had a character called Ice Cap that we tried to get in bed with Al Gore and get some government funding for to help teach kids how to recycle and how to make a less imprint on their make a smaller carbon footprint. I think it was like, Ice Cap and the Green Team or something like that. But Ice Cap was a polar bear who wore a icy Kango. And he was cool, but he talked to kids about the importance of not wasting things, using less aerosol items and things of that nature. And Al Gore was really big on the environment, so we had a connection to Al Gore, and we thought we could get it cracking, but we never was able to make that work. You know what I'm saying? But Ice Cap, one of his friends was an eagle, one of his homies was a penguin, like all these different animals. I think Captain Planet 2025. You know what I'm saying? But the point is, a polar bear might be down with Happy Ice. You know what I'm saying? Ice Cap might rock with Happy Ice. I love Happy Ice. It's like a rainbow flavored water ice. All the flavors are rainbow. And the store is really nice, and the colors coincide with what I'm trying to do. And they deserve a comic book. They deserve a coloring book. And the owner is from Philadelphia. And the owner of this Randy's Donuts name is Mark. I don't know where he's from, but they say he's very open to ideas. He's very innovative, and he's a good dude. That's what the employees say. So when the employees love the employer, that shows that the synergy of the company, the ecosystem of the company, and the culture of the company is on point. Because a lot of people love to hate their bosses, especially here in America. You know what I'm saying? The person that gives you a way to put food on your table, you resent them. Even as an artist, sometimes when you are getting hired to do work, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? Even when you are hired to do work, that person that hires you usually can be like taking you out of your comfort zone, asking for things they don't need to ask for, and making things like difficult for you because they have little nitpicks and little changes that aren't like the ideas you would make as an artist. But they're hiring you to be their eyes and ears. Sometimes you, as an artist, you think they're hiring you for your judgment, but they're not hiring you for your judgment. They're hiring you because they don't know how to work Photoshop or Illustrator or Canva or, Corel Draw. One of these programs that they're familiar with, they're hiring you so you could do what they want, but sometimes they don't necessarily know what they want. You know what I mean? I don't know what's wrong with this person next to me. Oh, I know what's wrong with him, but I can't say that on the internet. You ain't catching me out there. I know exactly what's wrong with him. He must be rushing to pick somebody up from the airport. You know what I'm saying? International flight. Y'all lucky I said that. Oh no, I've said too much. But anyway, yeah, he can't drive. Point is, the point is, these are two other opportunities that I forgot to mention that could be on my plate, but don't have to be on my plate. Great opportunities, but not necessarily the right move. It could be the right move if it doesn't take up a lot of time. And I got a buddy named John that I do not work with too much, but John could probably bring these deals in. I have a company called Dope. I am probably like the 7th member. I'm not the number 1 guy. I'm not even the number 3 guy as far as I'm concerned. But the company is called Depicting Our People's Excellence, and they create action figures. And part of my responsibility with that company is to find licensing deals. Now, I had to take a step down from my major position to secure my financial position. Because for the company, they have a main company, and then this is a secondary company. But the problem for me was that I thought this was the main company. Then I found out that this is a passion project for my teammates, not necessarily the main source of income. So my main source of income can't be your third source of income. It has to be all of us are going 100% to try and cross that finish line, or we deal with it passively. So right now we're in a passive state with the company, but I plan to create some opportunities for them, but they only focus on historical characters. But I need to understand licensing. So the best way to understand licensing is to do more licensing. I worked with a company called Art Asylum that did a lot of licensing. I mean, Deep Space Nine, Lord of the Rings, X-Men, Wolverine. Art Asylum was an amazing toy company. We lost the Gorillas account. If we got the Gorillas account, that'd have been a big deal. But this company got acquired by another company called Diamond Distribution. And Diamond just went belly up this year. But for a few years, I had the rights to Speed Racer. And Speed Racer was the #1 cartoon when I was like a little toddler, like a little whippersnapper, you know what I'm saying? So I grew up loving Speed Racer. And for you, that's probably the equivalent of getting the rights to do Dragon Ball Z characters, you know what I'm saying? So it was a dream come true.
Here, this came for you. I'm not messing with that cat. He's no good.
Speed is crazy. That's the hottest race on the streets. And the paycheck? Que fuego. Yo estoy lista. Dame la gasolina. Look, just give me that. I'm entering this race.
I don't know if that's a good idea. Speed says to stay away from that dude.
What? You're bugging. You don't think I'm good enough?
Come on, Nitro. It's not bad.
Look, if Speed wants to blow this opportunity, that's on him. But I'm going for mine, y ya.
I did my best to make it blow up. The toys look good, and it lived on the internet, and I still have discs and DVDs and a lot of cool stuff from that era. But the toy company was bought by another company, and then the Wachowskis came in and made a Speed Racer movie. Charlie Sheen had tried to make one. Sylvester Stallone had tried to make one, and neither one of them could get it done. And then the Wachowskis came in and added too much color, too much flair, too weird racetracks, man. They should have did an F1 movie. A Speed Racer movie could still probably go if done right. I don't even think it was no Racer X. I don't think it was a Chim Chim. Speed Racer was my guy. So if they had made that movie the right way, it'd have been like the G.I. Joe franchise, Transformers franchise, especially with the way. And we didn't have a crazy budget. We got the money from some local Philadelphia music moguls. You know what I'm saying? And we had a good budget. But when animation comes, like, you got to think, everybody wants $50,000, $60,000 a year. So 10 people making $60,000, $100,000 a year, you know, it adds up quickly when cartoons take over a year to make. So if you got $300,000 to invest, or, you know, that's cool, but you're not making that much noise. You know what I'm saying? You're really not in the animation space. You know what I'm saying? You gotta really have $1 million and up. And that's why so many people are against animation, because, you know, pre-production could last 6 months. You know what I mean? So if I'm making, $100 grand, 6 months you owe me 50 grand. And I'm only one person. you might need a staff of 25. Adds up quick. And that's not renting office space. That's not downloading 5 existing licensed usage of Moho or some other animation program. You want all your animators to be using the same programs, and they're not going to do a professional TV show on Procreate. Then you got your editors that need Final Cut Pro or whatever, Adobe Premiere to add After Effects. And then you got your sound engineers. Then you got to find voiceover artists and pay them. So animation gets very expensive very fast, but we're not going to do it like that. We are going to do some bootleg, low level, hook or crook, get better with time, from the muscle, from the hustle, shoestring, gumshoe, heavy lifting, barbaric animation, and hope it works. Writing is strong and the action is good, you can get away with it. And I think I can get away with it. You know what I'm saying? People's standards have dropped. Now, on the big Japan anime, there's so many scenes, like, we're getting spoiled because Demon Slayer just dropped a dope movie in theaters. You know, Ghibli and all that award. I just won an award for animation, but South Park shows you that clever writing matched with low-level animation still wins. People like cartoons, so you don't have to break your neck to make it the most awesome-looking animation. As long as it's entertaining, especially when you're going for comedy. If it's action, people want high-end action. You know what I'm saying? If this girl walk past, y'all in for a treat. But if she don't, I don't think y'all can see nothing. Are we in for a treat? Nah, y'all not in for a treat. Damn it, no treat. Anyway, I tried, y'all. But anyway, the point is, doing a deal with local companies like Happy Ice, like Randy's Donuts, are they a distraction from the big picture, or are they possible advertisers for the movie theater? Can I bust out a Happy Ice script, make a Happy Ice coloring book, and offer to serve Happy Ice at the movie theater? Why not? Orange and black? Happy Ice for Halloween? What? Come on, bro. Happy Halloween Ice. Takeover. I don't know. I'm a marketing genius. I have so many ideas. I'm an idea factory. But with ideas without follow through mean nothing. So I'm telling you that these are things that have come to me. Now, it might be too late for this Halloween because it's September 20th. And we could maybe throw it together. I could shoot an email over there. Again, the employees love the owner. And the owner is probably from North Philly. I don't know what part of Philly he's from, but I'll double check when I meet him. I haven't met him. But it's a good introductory offer. Put a little kit together, run up on him, see if he likes the idea. Because I know I like the idea. For Halloween, what are the colors? You got orange and black. You got green and black. Witchy watermelon. Candy corn. Ew. I got one friend that likes candy corn. He's always be a friend, but I'm not even going to say his name. He used to be part of the Justice League, and he was the whole league got split down the middle because I couldn't play off this politics. I asked him a question that threw everything out of the loop. You know what I mean? Shout out to him. He knows who he is. I said, what are we going to do next? And by me saying, what are we going to do next, it was misinterpreted as if the whole league was going to go, you know what I mean, try to do their own thing. It got misunderstood, and it's one of my big regrets. But I hope one day I can make that right and bring my two most talented homies together again. You know what I'm saying? But some say it'll never happen. I believe in it. I still have hope. But candy corn looking water ice, which would be lemon, peach, and mango. Yeah, that'll look like candy corn. All right. And then the Halloween one would be black and orange. What flavors would black and orange be? I don't even know. Black and orange. It's ugly. Bengals. Oh, Happy Ice should do a Bird Gang water ice too for football season, man. Green and white. Oh my God, they could do midnight green, regular green, and white. The regular green will be sour apple. The midnight green will be, I don't know what flavor midnight green would be. Watermelon would be nice. And the white could be lemon. Boom. Bird ice. You know what I'm saying? Bird Gang ice. For the football season. They can't call it Eagles because that's a lot of licensing going on above my pay grade. But, you know what I mean? Touchdown ice. I don't know. What is it? Championship ice? I don't know. Birds and beards, baby. I don't know, but it's something there. But anyway, he could do all the teams and support your favorite team. So we in Los Angeles. He's in Los Angeles. He's from Philly like me, so he's probably an Eagles fan. But because we're in Los Angeles, he could probably do, that's Jiggy in the back. Jiggy, you good? Oscar. We got Oscar. Oscar back there too, y'all. We got the arrow. Where's my baby? Oscar. Oh, he ain't paying y'all no mind. I'll bring Oscar in a video later. Jiggy. Say hi. You saying hi to everybody? Good boy, Jiggy. Good boy. That's my baby. Getting jiggy with it. All right, we're about to sign out, but that's a hot idea right there, man. If he can come up with that black, what flavor would black cherry. It gotta be black cherry. Because if you nobody like black, I like black licorice. All right, I know, I like it, but nobody want black licorice flavored. Football gummy. You throw a football gummy on a get your team. He could rock all winter long with football ice, man. Los Angeles Rams flavors. He can't call it Rams. He can't call it LA Rams. He can call it Ram Ice, Eagle Ice. You know what I mean? Raven Ice. Get your favorite team, man. I don't know. But it's something there. It is definitely something there. Anyway, these are rabbit holes. Are they side quests? Do I need to shoot out the email? Do you want to be on board for that? Are these things you'd be interested in seeing me trying to develop as an entrepreneur? Because I feel like once I hit one, Steph Curry, you know what I'm saying? Curry GOAT, you know what I'm saying? Riding a boat, best of all time. So anyway, that's where I'm at with it, man. I just wanted, those three ideas feel like a side quest. So I just wanted to bring it to your attention and see what y'all think. Because I think these are great ideas the keychains, the marketing. You know what I'm saying? I even had a costume character that's a donut. You get a little person. I think that's what they call it. I have a friend that's a little person now. I'll be making some friends, y'all. I got a transgender friend. I have a friend that's, you know, height challenged. Do I have any blind friends? No blind friends, no deaf friends. But I try to make all type of friends, man. Friend is a stranger. A stranger is a friend you never met. You haven't met yet. So hopefully I'll make more friends, you know what I'm saying? But a little person could get in that donut outfit and the whole top is circular. The person I know that's a little person is a female, and I don't think she would rock a donut outfit. But it's LA, so I could do auditions and find a donut person. Because I think it's a brilliant idea to have a donut mascot. People were like, how the heck did you figure that out? Hole right in the middle. Anyway, or it could be, I'm short. It could be somebody like me. But then the donut becomes too big. It's too high to really, you know what I mean? It's too big. We'll figure it out. So that's my time. I had a log off for y'all. You know what I'm saying? It was like work harder, work smarter. I got a log line. I will introduce my log line on episode number 5. What was it? I'd love to introduce it to you right now. It was like my sign out, like, peace out. Rather see you than be you or something. I don't know. It was something fly, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, meet me on top. Quinzillions, first millions. Stay fly-drated. And I hope y'all enjoy these talks, man. After I get 10, I'm gonna start going live so y'all can really give me feedback in real time. Shout out to James Bastille and Renata Dunn for helping me get this done. All right, that's all for this time. Jiggy sign out. Oscar, come here. Say goodbye to everybody, man. Come here, Tinky. Come here. Come. Ow. Oh, my finger. Say bye to everybody, Oscar. Say we out. Ooh, you stepped in my drink. All right, say bye. Oscar, say goodbye. Bro, you messing up the video. Peace. There you go. We out.